Okay, hi guys. I just thought I'd quickly show you a couple of passing techniques just to get you started on the road of being able to move it from one hand to the other. So you should be able to do your bounces, and really you should be able to do them in both hands before you can learn to pass, because otherwise you're just going to flail when you first get it into that opposite hand, you know, whether you be left-handed or right-handed. You know, if you don't get used to it before you make the pass, then you're just going to be a bit awkward with it. Don't make the mistake of thinking that just because you're brilliant with one hand means automatically that your brain's going to understand what to do with the other hand, because they're both controlled by separate halves of the brain that kind of need to get used to it. There's all kinds of things, but anyway, while I'm in such a confined space, I just thought I'd show you a couple of the passes. Okay, so there's a very nice one there that I'd like you to get used to, because it will really help later on. And this is almost the opposite of the shoulder pass, except at the start I'd like you to just do it in front of your body so that you can see what's going on, so that you can see what you're doing. It just basically, with a chain length that's about the length of your palm, like so, you just basically want to wrap the chain so that you catch it nice and near the stem, if you like, of the nunchuck. So if you've got a longer chain, just try to get that aim correct, and if you create more tension by creating more of a whip, then it acts more as a three-section staff. It just goes into sort of three pieces, as long as you can keep the centrifugal force, which I'm sure you're getting sick of me talking about by now. If you're not, you soon will be. So that's a great pass to start, and it will lead into a lot of other techniques. For example, you can quite simply turn that into a figure of eight maneuver, and then you can turn around and do the opposite one. Okay, so once you're used to this nice figure of eight pattern, I want you to realise that you can also grab the same stick. So if you wrap your hand completely around, you've got enough room for a grip there. Obviously you've got to hold it further down than I would usually suggest, but you know, you can shuffle your grip through these maneuvers until there's enough room for a hand, or indeed as you do the pass you can sort of do a slide maneuver, which is much easier with more room. So if you get into that position, then you're catching it in reverse grip, which is obviously brilliant for throwing it into wrist rolls, etc. later on. If for any reason you wanted to get into reverse grip, there are many reasons that you might, and that can be done with most passes. So if I just do it over the shoulder there, I've caught it in reverse grip. You see that? You know, obviously it's different with each pass, but that's a couple of nice ones to get you started. And the other one that you should really be looking at is the horizontal pass, which I'll go into when I've got more space. So hopefully for now, see you later guys, have fun.